Here's a look at the field. The two-time defending champion Otukile Lakote was eliminated in the semifinals, so that is an opportunity for one of these gentlemen. Such a talented lineup. And they're just getting ready. They're called up now, so they'll go back and reset.
Brannon from Michigan, just a sophomore, trying to represent Canada at the World Championships in Paris this summer.
Jackson Langat of TCU had the best collegiate time of the year in the prelims. He starts out in lane number 8.
Jonathan Johnson of Texas Tech also has run very well, and he is a front runner, usually likes to take it out, and right now he is in that lead position as they break for the pole.
It's like the women's 800 didn't have great times coming into this meet, but really stepped it up and ran well. Similar situation here with the men, not really running all that fast. No real standout that you would look to be a world beater on the international stage. So expecting a very competitive race here. Arkansas, very important that Robbie Stevens get into the top 3 or 4 to help them out, because they have no 4x400 relay team in the final event.
It's Johnson, Burley, and Langat. Robbie Stevens from Arkansas currently in 5th. There's the bell.
Jonathan Johnson was a Golden West winner on this track for 2 years back in 2000 and 2001. Big 12 champion, was 4th last year, and he is really pulling this crowd along. Unfortunately, there's a big group of them who have decided not to go with him.
Sam Burley, the only senior in this field, so a lot of underclassmen are hoping to improve. But Burley from Penn hanging in there for second. Jonathan Johnson, we know, is a front runner who goes out hard. He probably will fade in the home stretch.
Nate Brennan of Michigan trying to make a move. He moves up to 4th.
Right ahead of him is Robbie Stevens of Arkansas.
He may be too far back. Burley, Johnson, and Burley of Penn. Here comes Johnson. Another close finish. Wow!
Well, Burley gave it all that he had. Now, Jonathan Johnson was on the inside coming around that home stretch. Who knows who won, but he was able to hang in there, and it wasn't die for the tape.
Well, it looks like it's Sam Burley, the senior from Penn, the runner-up at last year's NCAA Outdoor Championships. And let's take another look at the final turn.
Well, Jonathan Johnson just didn't want to give it up. Burley there on the left in the inside part of lane 2, and they were stride for stride down most of the home stretch. Now in 3rd, that's Robbie Stevens of Arkansas, who does stay up for 3rd. But this battle between Johnson and Burley, it's stride for stride, no one giving an inch. And as I mentioned, Burley, the only senior in this field, he didn't want to give it up because he doesn't have another chance, and he just outleans at the tape by 100th of a second.
Take a look at the determination. Johnson on the inside, Burley on the outside, and Burley actually technically looks more comfortable than Johnson, and perhaps that is what enabled him to take the win.
Sam Burley from Penn. The only other Ivy Leaguer to win this event was another Penn runner, Earl Eby, who won at the very first NCAA Championships back in 1921. That was 82 years ago, and how about that finish? The final results in the men's 800, Burley, Johnson, and Robbie Stevens from Arkansas. So the Razorbacks with 6 points in the 800.